Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. And it's Figo. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Thuram. Neymar. Guti. And it's Thuram. Taken back almost at once. That's beautifully weighted. Figo might just make this. Mbappe. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Now it's Figo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Guti does well to get it back. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, what a mistake! That'll be a throw-in. That could spell trouble. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he has been fouled there. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Ronaldo is standing over this one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Neymar. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, important interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. He's played him through. Oh, that's a key interception. Guti. Here's Vieira. Xavi Alonso. And it's Baggio. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram. And he's managed to get free. Adams attempts a clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Dinks one through. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. Saliba. Can he get onto this? And it's Gerrard. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Manchester United lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's there to clear it. De Bruyne going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's lost his hit. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He is through here. Thuram. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they can counter here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. It's Roberto Baggio. And he's straight offside. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Figo. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Roberto Baggio, who played through for the wide man. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 14. Xabi Alonso. Numero 18.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Fernando Torres.
Hullet.
Il numero 11.
Koundé.
Il
Cross
numero
goes in
5.
there.
Pirlo. Il numero
Here's a
10.
corner.
il numero 17. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Manchester United have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Has a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's onside. Saliba tries to clear. Alexander-Arnold. It'll be a throw-in. Collier. Vieira gets it away. Corner given. So their fourth corner of the game. Chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And claimed it back swiftly. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Referee has just said play on. Well read, nice interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Thuram cuts it out.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cleared without hesitation. Pirlo. And
Ci
Rafinha.
saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Could move up a gear here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Played back in. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got full. Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary...
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Speculative strike. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And he's intervened well there. Koundé.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Heads it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Makalele.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Jordi Alba picks it up out wide. Makalele. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He won't be happy with that one. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Luis Suarez. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, nice touch.
That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pirlo. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Luis Suarez. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball. So it is. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Hullet. So nearly the perfect ball. Koundé. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. And it's Makalele. Makalele. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's at Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gently done. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he was quick to react. And it's Roberto Carlos. That looks a cracking ball. And he's there to clear it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Araujo, Mbappe might just make this. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Looking here to chip it through. Of just the goalkeeper. Big chance! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Pull it. Under an awful lot of pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Pullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Gerrard! And now they can spring out of defence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
The attendance for this
What a
match
corner.
was 71,898.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's
10.
their second corner of the game.
Number 23, Jan Cullen. Number 6.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 8, Barella. Number 14, Paris.
Hoisted in.
Number 20, De Bruyne.
Neatly clipped into space. And they're back on the ball again. Ernest. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Collar to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space out wide. It's Neymar! Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Look at the space here. Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Lamine Yamal really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. Played in, but oh, what a climb! And that should get the job done.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's being shifted off it. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That's been cut out, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Neymar.
There will be 5 minutes added
Corner
time.
given. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Big header! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Yamal finds himself offside. De Bruyne. It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And that gets things running. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities.
He's gone for goal. He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the pass is intercepted. Chip through. Well, nicely intercepted. Ernest. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
shapes to shoot. It's loose now. In he goes again. A real chance and a real let-off.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. That's a nicely measured pass. Kane put it away! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cristiano Ronaldo can be a real threat inside the box. Makaleli. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Van Dijk is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back. Rafinha plays a delicate ball. Dink through. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Engages. Oh, terrible pass.
Montpellier really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ernest. Now it's Barella. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Saliba attempts a clearance. Montpellier have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get rid. Manchester United given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Montpellier are looking to go forward now. And it's Makalele. Great defending, strong and determined. Pullet with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pullet gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Araujo getting this one clear. Goes forward. Pullet chasing after it. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now the finish! Beckham. Pirlo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Van Dijk gets it clear. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
And here's
additionnel.
Pullet. And he cuts out the supply. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Pullet. Ernest. And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he's there to retrieve it. Rafinha. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And the ball is out of play. Just eases him off the ball. Ernest. Rafinha. Pullet. And Pullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Changement en cours.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Van Dijk can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pinches it off him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pull it in acres of space out wide. Beckham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce
Corner
match,
then.
52 044.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
So their fourth corner of the game. Deftly away. Manchester United with another corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Vieira tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Barella. Oh, delightful ball. Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Pirlo. Vieira. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Pull it. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Thuram.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Caught offside that time.
Changement
So
pour
the manager
Montpellier.
can make a change for
Le
the first
numéro
time
10.
in the game here.
Le numéro 13, le numéro 7, le numéro 66.
Could be danger here.
Le numéro 21.
Bellingham with the
Pirlo.
clearance.
À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 9, le numéro 23, Griezmann. le numéro 18, le numéro 22, Neymar, le numéro 8.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Montpellier showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Griezmann. Vieira. Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Montpellier really will have to throw every... That is Stuta! Collar might just make this. And now the breakaway. He might be in here! Van Basten was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Attention, changement.
Luis Suarez. There's the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Makalele.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he's there to clear it. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bellingham chips it through. And that is Stuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. Schmeichel can pick that up. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So it's down to business here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rummenigge.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And it's Stoichkov. Now it's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Now there's a fine ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got the shot away! And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. There will be a throw-in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Stoichkov! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Back when it goes. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! There is the breakthrough! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rummenigge. Scholes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Neymar. Look at the... There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're not... Oh, what a mistake! He's had it taken off him. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, great ball! He's shifting through the gears here. And they can counter here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Scholes. Scholes proves just a little bit too strong. Shevchenko. Now the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hullet. Stoichkov! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
A real chance if he can get through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, he's burst through. Rummenigge. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard belts one. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the... And Stoichkov! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance. The message is clear. None shall pass. Scholes. Hullet. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
That is a great pick out. Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. Oh, good ball. And he's had it nicked away. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Sao Paulo, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 13. Sai para a entrada do
That's the start of another 45 minutes. Sao Paulo carrying a one-goal lead. Maldini. And that's another good win of the ball. fires it in low. Caught offside that time.
Sao Paulo making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And it's Messi. There's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's picked his way through. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's come back to the keeper. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Scholes is looking to set free a runner. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
substituição no time do São Paulo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo
Just
jogador
beyond his reach.
camisa 27. Substituição,
Bale
público
could
presente
try
na
cutting
partida
inside
de
here.
hoje.
In with the challenge.
71.649
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. Fiddles it through. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Hullet. Cleared without hesitation. Thuram gets it clear. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deftly away. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been won straight back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Great hit! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Camisa 18.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Might be danger here. Thuram did well to stay calm there. And the counter is on. Hullet. That's cause for mild irritation. And he's there to get it away. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho. And that is a little undercooked. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And straight into the wall. That tackle was certainly sturdy. He's in space and looking for options. He's got full.
Foram indicados 4
Harmlessly
minutos de
behind.
acréscimo.
Time added on 4 minutes. Davids. Oh, delightful ball. That'll be a throw. And that has been cleared. And that was very necessary. But they've got it again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So that's it. It is all over. Sao Paulo can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. And here's Neymar. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And it's Luis Suarez. Adams pinches it off him. Always onto this. Luis Suarez. And he's has a go! In he goes again. Well, that is remarkable.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Stood up well to him there. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Koundé engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Suarez does really well to win the ball there. Check. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Goes without saying, that was poor. Yamal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Well, there's the clearance. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Mbappe, he's through here, and he was quick to react. He's had it taken off him.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yamal gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. Koundé getting this one clear. Chooses to go back. And the finish!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's got away. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Thank you very much.
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance here to counter. No, that was never going to make it. But it's Ronaldinho. Interesting ball. Rijkaard is there to clear. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Costa Curta clears. And here's Neymar. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for
Neymar.
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Suarez. Number 3, Jordi Alba. Coming on the field, number 22, Jan Koller. Number
Gnabry.
17, Beckham. Number
Rijkaard
18,
clears it away.
Roberto Carlos. Substitution.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Great hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Gerrard. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Drogba looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Messi. Too much on that, it's gone out. And it's Gnabry. Pull it. And that has been cleared.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pull it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, sweet feet. Defending of the desperate variety. So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 19, Gullit. Number 11.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard can get it clear. Oh, he's been flattened there.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an errant pass. Adams getting this one clear. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Neymar powering forward here. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Hernandez. Schneider. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Vieira. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's no flag. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he put it away? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tomiyasu. Koundé. Vieira. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Guti. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. Now it's Bale. Pull it. Mbappe. Oh, not quite. We expected better, and so did he. And pull it! And here's Hullet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bale looks to get on the end of this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He might be in here! Hits one! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should...
And he's had a hit! That's got him rattled. And the counter is on. Schneider. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, there's the clearance. Ruben Dias. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Pullet tries to clear. And they've got a throw. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Played out to the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hernandez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Second period then underway. Caught offside that time. Vieira getting this one clear. Now it's Neymar. Neatly clipped into space. It's Bale! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Pullet. Guti. Mbappe! And he cuts out the supply. Schneider. Now it's Bale. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And he'll shoot here. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And he was quick to react. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Hernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's there to retrieve it. Guti.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Guti is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Cleared away.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 8. Número 22. Schneider. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Shot a goal! And again!
Messi.
Good stop. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Número 5.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koundé cuts out the pass. Koundé getting this one clear. Pedri.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, what a climb! And it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Número 21.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's in a good position. Real chance! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's dealt with that well. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Chance to finish. Oh, they could break here. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is one way to stop him. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 13.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Pedri goes steaming forward. Van de Ven. It's Pedri. Messi. Van de Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, Red, nice interception. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Foden.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Gerrard.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it again. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely aimed pass. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Neymar.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's been into... And that's that! What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! What a decent hit! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, that's been intercepted. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cafu gathers from the goal kick. Pull it. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rummenigge. Lofted upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. Chip through. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Vieira.
Vieira really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's intervened well there. A searching ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
We expected better, and so did he. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bale. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise...
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a nicely measured pass. And Messi! Really well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now there's a fine ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Eto'o picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Look at the Lampard! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. England are looking to go forward now. England looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Hullet. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Hullet. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Lampard. Big chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateus. Bale in acres of space out wide. Now the finish! And he can clear it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Number 21.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Number 10.
And we are already promptly back underway. Donatoni. Rummenigge. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Drogba! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Stood up well to him there. Lampard. Vieira. Manchester United finding their passes. And it's Drogba. Thuram gets good distance on it. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Mateus. There's the hit! Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Mateus. Rijkaard gets it clear. Can he spark a counter here? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's there to clear it.
Match was
Well timed, excellent interception.
96,628.
He's beaten the last man.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
England have their second corner now. Rijkaard tries to clear. Sends it crossfield. No, he's overshot the green.
Substitution for England. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Mateus,
Number 4,
Shevchenko.
Chiellini. Coming on the field, number 9, Shevchenko. Number 15,
Mbappe, Ruben
Matheus
Diaz
Cunha.
spots it
Number
and
6,
intercepts.
Ruben
Now
Diaz.
who's going to be first to this? Guardiola. He could be, and the shot! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mateus. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
Eto'o! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mateus. And he's gone looking for safety. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Substitution for England. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Gerrard. Substitutions taking place.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gerrard gets across to intercept that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Maldini cuts it out, and they've got rid. Picked out brilliantly, hits one!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Forwards and with intent. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Dias gets it away. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up for a header! Just off target. Ferran Torres. Looking for the runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Ferran Torres gets a good foot in there. And he's straight offside. That's headed upfield. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Snyder! And again! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Sporting with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Goalkeeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's been cut out, well played. Ferran Torres. And that's it, there's the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, they've got it again. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. good-looking ball. And it's Sneijder. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Has a goal! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great ball, and he's in. Shot a goal! Oh, in for the pieces! Marvellous goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Sporting take the lead. Eto'o. Sneijder. And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 15, Beckham.
Here we go again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's through and all alone! Decent hit! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ferran Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It's a sweet ball, that. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Thuram getting this one clear. Mbappe finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Can he get onto this? Oh, such a clever touch. It is a corner. Sporting have their second corner now. Koundé can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Short changes him with that pass. That has been slung wide. And he was quick to react. And that's gone loose. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes
Messi.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
11.
So a double change
Eto.
here, and
Coming on the
both
field,
changes are
number
offensive.
19.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front
Number
line.
22.
Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Substitution.
And he's managed to get rid. Roberto Carlos was in no mood for any of that, and that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! It's run. Oh, what has happened? In he goes again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bellingham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Sporting have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's a great ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sporting are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
He gets big! Oh, should have put that away. That is a great pick out. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Collar. Cleared without hesitation.
Substitutions taking place.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Van der Ven tries to clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one...
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And this can he finish? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He can run onto that. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. And it's Bale. It's a good foot in there. Mbappe.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal...
Face to face with the keeper. Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
So what can they make of this? Good spot. He's seen the run. Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Ferran Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Lam. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Aim forwards. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Beckenbauer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. Dinks one through. Good ball over the top. Caught offside that time. And he's straight offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, they can break here. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he thumps it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ferran Torres threads one in. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram does well to get it back. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, delightful ball. Keeper's ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gerrard. Jordi Alba. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Goes searching with that cross. Ferran Torres. That's a nicely measured pass. He's onside. Look at the space here. Hits one. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ferran Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass is just off target. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Half-time getting close now. Costa Curta. And it's Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bale.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get onto this? Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
How's
the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
Eto'o!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. Costa Curta can get it clear. Rijkaard cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Fernandes looks to clip it forward. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Beckham. Bale. That is good strength. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckham. And that's not going to reach. Ronaldinho fiddles it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
71,649.
Changes him with that pass. And it's Gerrard. Floated through. Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. Opts to play it back. He's gone to goal! He's got a goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gerrard with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes driving through the middle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Eto'o! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
It's a pretty loose pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for the run. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ferran Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Sweden really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gerrard looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Oh no, what has happened here? Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Got a shot away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe. Number 18, Ferran Torres. Number 20.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 11, Bruno Fernandes.
Eto'o.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Cleared without complication.
Number 4, Rafael Leão. Number 21.
And it's Griezmann.
Number 8.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Back would it go? Has a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that's that. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is
Security
very
staff
little
for
room
each
for
block.
argument.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is intercepted. And the ball's gone astray.
That's good play from him.
He's found the way. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Hernandez cuts out the pass.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Hullet. There's no flag. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. That has not gone well. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good
shot at goal! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Koundé, and it's Eto'o. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Ferran Torres. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Chips it through. And here's Mbappe.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, super find. Hullet gets flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Vieira has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makaleli. And he's lost his man here. He's And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 32 minutes is number 18, Ruud Gullit.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's played him through. He is through here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Gerrard.
Here we go again.
Replace him is
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. And it's Del Piero. Cleared without complication. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bellingham, Ferran Torres. Now it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Gullit concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gullit gets a foot in here. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the runner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gullit plays it short. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Pass somewhat off target. Good spot, he's seen the run. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match
Floats it up and over. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Del Piero. Gullit. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's gone looking for safety. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He won't be happy with that one.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Ronaldinho deals with that comfortably. Gullit with the clearance. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Ronaldinho. Number 11, Eto'o.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
Number 17, Beckham. Number 22, Jan Koeman.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Roberto Carlos.
That's good vision.
Substitutions taking place.
Real chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's not got that quite right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Gullit. Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Into the last 5 minutes. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Bale. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. He has found the way through. Salah, he rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap. Beckham. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
And a quick reminder today to please
Well, how
take
will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become.